Thank you for being here this afternoon for a very significant event. It's a recognition that the City of Little Rock and its programs are receiving today from Bank of America and the DollarWise program dealing with the issues of financial literacy for our young people in our summer programs. And I'm happy as the mayor to start this press conference. I want to recognize City Director Doris Wright, who's with us also, who helps with many of our programs in her ward as well. This is really, when we talk about what we do in the city and how we help our citizens, I think this is one of the most important things that the City of Little Rock does every year. It's my honor as this year to serve as the president of the National League of Cities, and one of my focuses has been on the future of work and what that's going to mean in terms of jobs in the future, what kind of jobs these young people need to be trained and skilled for, and what kind of jobs their children are going to need to be trained and skilled for. And so a lot of people want to focus on that, but we know that to begin with, it's very important that they have great principles and a great background and a basis for the jobs that they are going to take in life. And so we're so honored that we competed with another 50 cities, and we're one of 5 cities winning a financial literacy grant award from the DollarWise campaign of Bank of America, and you're going to hear more from those folks here in just a minute. But that first job, that first learning experience, learning how to communicate with your coworkers, knowing and learning the responsibility of showing up on time, being respectful, being able to communicate with citizens who come in contact with these businesses is so very, very important. And so the program that the city does through our Community Programs Department helps to train these young people on all of those various aspects. And of course, one of those important aspects is the issue of financial literacy. So through our Summer Youth Employment Opportunity Program, we're trying to make sure that this is available to all students. When I was a kid growing up, one of the local businesses in my community offered me a summer job. And we know that happens still. We would like it to happen even more, but we want to make sure that everyone has a chance to get that opportunity. And so the graciousness of the City of Little Rock and its citizens helped to employ 700 people and put 700 young people in businesses throughout the city during the summer. They've just begun this program, and they're in a bit of their training program, and financial literacy is part of that training program. And they'll be going to real job sites and working and being able to become and understand what the community does when you become an adult. They're going to get real paychecks too, by the way. This is not just an internship. It's maybe the first one that they get, but hopefully they'll be getting many after that. And most importantly, they'll be getting a real understanding of what it means to effectively manage your finances and to be responsible for your money. I've got 21-year-old twins, and we have been working on that. And actually, I should say they're doing a pretty good job of it too. They've had their first jobs and are continuing to work and to understand that responsibility and are saving their money. So we want to say that that's very important to all of our young people. We're glad also to participate here with Junior Achievement of Arkansas, who helped with the training programs that our children and our students are going to be going through. The financial literacy component is so very, very important, and I just want to say thank you to our DollarWise program and to the U.S. Conference of Mayors, who sponsors the DollarWise program with Bank of America. They are instrumental and have been promoting this with mayors throughout the country. Your city government works very, very hard to provide services to the community, and we're so happy to be able to have those kind of partnerships with the U.S. Conference of Mayors, the National League of Cities, and others that allow us to be able to accent and to tell our citizens what kind of progressive programs that we're putting on, in this instance, for our young people. So I want to say a special thank you to my friends and partners at the U.S. Conference of Mayors, and I want to thank, obviously, the businesses and organizations that are hiring these people this summer. We need those work sites, and we need the mentors for young people. We could not do it without you. So now I would like to turn this program over to Mr. James Curry, who runs the DollarWise program for the U.S. Conference of Mayors. James?
Sir, how are you? Thank you so much, Mayor. Really appreciate your time, and thank you all so much for being here today. Good afternoon. It's an honor to be here in Little Rock, and it's an honor to be here representing the U.S. Conference of Mayors in our DollarWise campaign. First, I just want to give a big congratulations to all of our young people behind me working in the City of Little Rock's Youth Employment Opportunity Program. Having a job as a young person is more than just a paycheck, as we all know. It's about independence, personal freedom, and creating a career path for yourself. You may not see it right now, but the job that you have is setting the foundation for who you are going to be after high school and after college. So I've been working since I was about 8 years old. I had my own little small business, washing cars and mowing lawns when I was a youngin' for $5 a pop. I was raised by my mom and my sister. My mom always told me if I wanted to buy something that wasn't essential and necessary, I had to earn it myself. We didn't have a lot of money, nothing was granted except for family, and I know that a lot of us have similar stories to tell. When I was 13, we opened up a restaurant in town, and that's where I spent all of my time in the evenings. Through high school, I continued to work at the local coffee shop, and in the summer while in college, I would recruit my friends to start a landscaping business. I bought a truck with the money that I earned, and I expanded the business even further. So why am I telling you all of this? I'm telling you this because it was these seemingly meaningless jobs that really helped me learn the skills to succeed in college and to begin my career working with cities and with mayors. Things like leadership, teamwork, meeting deadlines, being financially responsible, holding off on the instant gratification for the larger goal. I say this because no job is menial. No job is meaningless. Every experience that you have as a young professional will help propel you toward your dream. And I'm here to tell you one thing. Every single person here deserves to make their dream a reality. And this is why the U.S. Conference of Mayors, at the U.S. Conference of Mayors, we made it a priority to help support summer youth jobs programs across the country and to help them provide financial education to their young people. It's so important to know how to manage your money once you have it. It's certainly about what you earn, but it's even more about what you spend. I want to thank the City of Little Rock and Junior Achievement of Arkansas for your wonderful efforts. We are so pleased and excited to be working with you. We want to remain an advocate to expand your program and help more young people meet their goals and their dreams. We need programs like these now more than ever. And you're doing a tremendous job. Thank you to Bank of America, their charitable foundation, for making our DollarWise grants possible. I want to especially thank you, Mayor Stodola, for all your incredible leadership around this issue and also within the Conference of Mayors. And with that, I am very pleased to award the City of Little Rock a DollarWise grant of $10,000 to help more young people attain employment and skills training and financial education year-round. Thank you all, and congratulations. There you go, Mayor. Thank you very much.
We're going to get a picture with the check in just a minute.
All righty. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you very much, James, and thanks so much to the U.S. Conference of Mayors. I will tell you, over my tenure as mayor, it's been a tremendous organization. I've learned so much and been able to find out what other mayors are doing in other cities and bring those wonderful programs back to this city, and hopefully we've taken some of our programs and taken them back to cities over there, which is, I think, reflective of the fact that cities are getting things done where some levels of government are having a little bit more hard of time of that. So next on our program, I'm very, very honored that we have with us the president of the Bank of America, Arkansas, Mr. Tommy Cook.
Let me first say on behalf of Bank of America how extremely honored that we are. And, you know, for us, it's really easy to participate in these kind of programs. You know, all we have to do is write a check and give money. But for the city of Little Rock, I mean, that's where the real rubber meets the road. They put together this wonderful youth program, as Mayor Stodola said, gave the opportunity to 700 kids to come work for the city, learn how to earn a pay, and also decided that they wanted to provide the opportunity for them to expand their learning, go out there, look for the ways to learn about financial literacy. And so what did the city do? They put their effort together, they put their time together, and they literally went and applied and competed with 50, 60, 70 other cities. As was said earlier, we're one of 5 who was awarded this grant from the Conference of Mayors and from the DollarWise organization. So for people like us, Bank of America has an invested interest in providing funding, providing grants through our foundation to promote literacy. One of the key things that we've looked at over the last several years is how can we provide opportunities of literacy to our citizens to where we actually live, work every day. And some of those ways is we created a website that's free to anyone who chooses to use it, a website called Better Money Habits. We partnered with the Khan Academy. Many of you may have heard of Khan Academy and the education portion of their business of putting out free education training. So we created a website called Better Money Habits, and from this, it allows individuals, families, maybe those people who don't really have a feel for how you do the simple things that some of us do every day, like how do you do a budget? How do you go apply for your first loan? How do you open a checking account? Things that a lot of us take for granted. So that Better Money Habits website is developed in such a way that it allows any and all citizens to go out there and look for ways to ensure that they increase their literacy when it comes to their financial requirements. The other thing is we support local organizations such as Junior Achievement. Junior Achievement's been a partner of ours for 20, 25 years, and they are the organization that really delivers the literacy training. So again, for us, we are honored to be a part of this. We're honored to be able to fund it. You know, Mayor, I know you've offered this program for the high school, early college, and to give these folks an opportunity, but there's going to be a day coming here very soon where I'm going to probably retire. So I'd like you to think of a summer program for retirees because I may have to have that one of these days. But let me now introduce Megan Price. Megan works with me here in Little Rock. Megan is our market manager, and she has a big hand in all of the things we do here in the community. She's going to say a couple of quick words.
Thank you so much, Donnie. It is a pleasure to be here. I just want to say congratulations again to the City of Little Rock. As a native Arkansan and been here all my life, I'm so proud when we get some additional funding to help our young people. As Donnie mentioned, we work so closely with Junior Achievement and our partners, the City of Little Rock, and I have seen firsthand what Junior Achievement does as a volunteer and serving on their board, and so I'm so excited to know that they are such a big part of this, and I know that they're going to do a fantastic job. So again, I just want to say congratulations. We are so very proud to be a part of this, and we thank you all for giving us the opportunity.
Well, thank you so much, Donnie, and thanks, Megan, for all the great work you do here in our city and throughout the state. I've had a chance to know Donnie for quite some time as a mayor, and I'll tell you that Bank of America has been a great corporate supporter of the city in many, many different ways, and certainly this is one of them. Thank you. The next person I'd like to call on is Angela Forrest, who is the president of Junior Achievement, and they are the organization that helps with the education of these financial literacy programs for our kids. Angela?
Good afternoon. For those that aren't aware, Junior Achievement is nationally the largest economic education organization. We've been around 100 years nationally, and in the state of Arkansas, we're approaching 32 years. We're very delighted to have an ongoing partnership with the City of Little Rock. It's been a partnership that's been in existence for about 6 years now. We bring support to the community in providing programs focused on financial literacy, work readiness, and entrepreneurship for students in kindergarten through 12th grade. Our goal is to provide meaningful life skills training that inspires and prepares them to thrive, build a better future for themselves and for their communities. And it's because of that we've had that long relationship with the City of Little Rock. We focus on our financial literacy and our career readiness programming with the students behind us. Our work assists the students with attainment of long-term meaningful employment that reduces their engagement in negative and unhealthy activities. And we do that a couple of ways. First, in the pre-employment training that these young interns receive in the summer, they learn about financial literacy. Economics for Success from Junior Achievement introduces a foundation for owning your own success through good personal financial management. And then Personal Finance, that program builds on that and explores a little bit deeper credit, identity theft, budgeting, and more. But beyond that, Junior Achievement shows these young interns each year a little bit more about career readiness and soft skills that they need to succeed in a work environment that so many companies are looking for these days. And we practiced a two-tiered approach in doing that. First, we look at the first and second year interns. And when they receive training that's designed for someone that has little or no job experience, again, focusing on those soft skills, personal brand, conflict management skills. And for those students that have 3 or more years of job experience, they receive training that build on those basic skills that they've already acquired on the job or through previous training. And it doesn't stop there. DollarWise is a motivating youth financial education program that goes hand in hand with what Junior Achievement does. And that's why we're delighted to have this opportunity to dig deeper with the DollarWise programming and what we're doing with the students this summer. The value that Junior Achievement brings is the mentor volunteer that comes from the community and helps bridge the gap between the classroom and the real world. The DollarWise curriculum enhances JA programming that these interns have had and takes it a step further with a deeper dive into money management, including topics on credit or debit cards, credit scores, financing, budgeting, and even renting. We are delighted to have this ongoing partnership and again the opportunity to take it a step further with a powerful partner and make a stronger impact for the young adults in Little Rock. So thank you, Mayor, and thank you, DollarWise.
Thank you very much, Angela. The next person I'd like to introduce is the director of our Department of Community Programs and the person who is directly responsible for making sure this program comes off and is a great success. I'd like to ask Dana Doucette to come forward and tell us a little bit more about the details of this program. Dana?
Thank you, Mayor. It is definitely my pleasure to be here today to accept this award along with the Mayor and the City of Little Rock. From the Department of Community Programs, the Summer Youth Employment Opportunity is a very big deal for us. It's one of the most favorite things that we do each year. One of the first things I'd like to point out is that we've changed the name from Summer Youth Employment Program to Summer Youth Employment Opportunity. And this is part of the reason why. We wanted to make sure that we were exposing our students to opportunities to succeed and to achieve. And this is but one way that we have to do it. When we saw the grant opportunity come through, we jumped on it immediately. And then working with our partner of Junior Achievement, who has long worked with us on financial literacy, teaching different tips and techniques, then it was definitely a great fit. And then to know that Bank of America had also been part of it and joined along with Junior Achievement in this opportunity or providing this opportunity, it just really all clicked and felt just so right, if you will. One of the things that we really appreciate about this financial literacy opportunity is it's long been a feeling of mine that if we could help students become successful from their first paycheck, then the rest of their life could be a whole lot easier. I know how much better my life has been because my brother was a financial planner. And so some of the things that I learned when I was in my 20s that I'm still benefiting from even today happened because I had that opportunity at my first paycheck. And we want to pass that on to as many students as we can because we know when we send it home through the students, then it also has an opportunity to filter up to the parents as well and to the entire family. So it's very important to teach financial literacy at an early age. Another excitement is that in addition to what Junior Achievement talked about with the training that we have another in-depth training that this grant has afforded us, and that's our currency crash course. So our currency crash course will take place every Friday from 10 to 2, and it's another deep dive that several students will have an opportunity to go, as Junior Achievement said, even deeper into what financial literacy is all about. And to give you an idea of how this is a great opportunity for our students, I wanted to have our lead mentor, who works with all of the student interns, but our lead mentor, Trey Staggers, to just give a few words about what it means to have this opportunity. Trey?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Trey Staggers, and as Ms. Dana said, I am the lead mentor for the Summer Youth Employment Opportunity, and I am honored to introduce to you the 2018 DollarWise program. It is very important for us to learn different things about this program because it'll teach us to maintain self-stability in a financial way. There are about 6 main subjects that will be taught during this program, which are setting a budget, the anatomy of a paycheck, understanding credit and debit cards, completing the FAFSA for college, which is very important because as I was in high school, I didn't learn about the FAFSA until the second semester of my senior year. So it is very important for us to learn about that at an early age so we don't have to be doing it at the last minute. The true cost of purchasing a car, which is very important for a lot of young people because around 16 years of age, that's when they start driving their first car, so it is very important for us to learn about that. And renting a place to live. These are all things that are very, very crucial for everyone to learn about as the economy advances. It is very important for us to know about this so we don't fall behind economically. So I am very honored and I am very glad and thankful for everyone that has made this opportunity possible. Thank you.
The last thing I'd like to say is that we're not done. We definitely need all the businesses in the city of Little Rock to step forward and help our future. We really need more businesses to step forward and say, yes, I'd be happy to sponsor a student as an intern at my business. If you are interested in that opportunity, please feel free to either contact our office directly or you can look on the City of Little Rock website at littlerock.gov, look for the Community Programs Department, and you'll find more information on worksite information. So again, we definitely thank everyone for making this opportunity possible for us and for our students. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much.
Good enough. Thank you all very much.